Speaking of data, let's address the elephant in the room here, Daniel. We're gonna talk about AI, but I want to make sure that we define terms before, because that's, in my opinion, super important. So we are on the same base to build the conversation. So what's the difference between an AI-enabled TMS, like I would say 99% of the market's TMS are claiming to be right now, and a system built from the ground up with AI? What's the difference?
That's a great question. I think there's a unclarity in the market right now about what that means. By the way, not just in the treasury market, in other software solutions, what you see in the market is that a lot of legacy players would go and say, hey, we're AI first company, but these are players that have been in the market for 30 years, started on-prem, moved to SaaS. It's extremely clunky and hard to work with. And then what they do today with AI, because that's the only option, is add a wrapper on the data, whatever exists in the system, so you can interact with it in a chat-like experience and potentially ask questions. But the problem is that many of those underlying processes are not handled correctly. And I think that data is that's where we applied our first agent to. Data is the most, and cleanness of data, accuracy of data is the most important thing in treasury finance above all. What other systems, legacy systems, would do is, they would try to enrich or tag your data. I would say even tag your data with like usually clunky rules that are a bit high level. They're not cross-reconciling it. They're not referencing it with other. We have a data enrichment layer that can create high accuracy, precision, and clarity on your cash flows, your patterns. This helps build a very accurate cash flow view, but also forecasts, and allows our agents to kind of run smoothly with recommendations and suggestions as well. And so maybe going back to your question, in order to be AI native, all your sub processes should also be supported with AI and interact with each other. So a sub process is how I categorize my transactions. When I categorize with AI, whenever there's a new category or a new transaction that was defined, this would feed back into my database, my agent, and the next time this would be performing better.